I tell y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. The Corona Bandit is back. I'm back. Been doing some work online today. I talked to a few people, and it's a little bit after midnight, and I feel like talking about some things on my page. Get some things off my chest. Now, earlier I made a video, but something happened with the video. It just erased itself. I don't know what happened. I'm new to this thing, so I'm gonna redo it. I want to talk about a subject that's been coming up in conversation when I talk to people, mainly black people. And this thing called white supremacy or white privilege or along those lines. I want to talk about it. Corona Bandit, that's me. I want to talk about this. I don't give a damn about it. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a damn about white privilege or white supremacy. It doesn't stop me from doing a damn thing in my life. And all these black people trying to push you to believe that, to be a victim, they making money off you. They in the race business. That's how they make their money. What are you worrying about that for when you have all the opportunities to do what you want to do? And these people out here that is making money, doing what they supposed to do in life, that should be an example that you can do it too. But we have this thing called victimhood today. That you must, as a black person, walk around feeling like you a victim. That you should walk around feeling like you back in the damn 1600s, 1700s, 1800s, early 1900s, all the way through Jim Crow and the Civil Rights Movement and the Black Panther Movement and all that crap. See, the race hustlers want you to hold on to that hate. I'm here to tell you something, black people, today on this YouTube page. I'm here to tell the whole world that every empire in the world, in history of the world, had a beginning, a bloody one. Because anything that you're trying to accomplish when it comes to building new lands, it's going to take bloodshed. That's a fact. Every empire that's ever existed in this world to date has had bloodshed. And 1,000 years from now or 2,000 years from now, when another empire overtakes another empire, it's going to take bloodshed. Get over it. If you ain't willing to fight and die for something, don't you expect somebody to give you something. And if you're not willing to fight and die for what you believe in, shut up. The same black people out here hollering racism and hollering white people this and white people that. They're the main ones out here doing what you should be doing. Building, building, building. You're staying at the bottom while these people talking about white supremacy and white privilege and all this crap. And you at the bottom because you don't realize the hustle. That ain't white people fault. That's your fault. Black people had a chance to stay where they were. They owned their own businesses. They had their own bus stations. They had their own cab services. They had their own hotels. They had their own clinics. They had their own everything. Everything was segregated and separate. And they fought for integration. And they mixed. And they were bought out. And they sold. You could have kept your entity. You could have kept your business. You didn't. I don't want to hear nothing about white privilege. LeBron James' son is privileged. You think LeBron James' son gonna have a problem getting into school? No. I'm talking about any school. You think anybody who Oprah want to pay for anyone to get in school, you think that person Oprah going to pay for, you think they'll have a problem getting into any school? No. Black people own things. They had their own companies. Madam C.J. Walker died in 1919. She died a millionaire. She was a black woman. She was a millionaire before there was a right to vote for women. Booker T. Washington had his own institute. George Washington Carver was at the Tuskegee Institute until he died. These men wasn't talking about white people and racism. They taught black men to stand upright and be a man and be willing to die for what they believe. That's why black men went to war. They didn't worry about segregation in the army. They wanted to prove that they were just a man as the other people. They wanted to earn their right to be a man. And you have men walking around right now following women. Three lesbians running Black Lives Matter. And you have these men in the street following them. No male leadership. That don't have anything to do with white supremacy or white privilege. I clap for any white person out there that's taking care of their family. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing in our communities. But we got a no snitch rule. So when one of our kids die, you better not tell. If somebody robbed the house, you better not tell. If somebody in the hood raped somebody, you better not tell. If somebody down the street selling dope, you better not tell. That don't have anything to do with white supremacy. That don't have anything to do with white privilege. I did research today. Black women are on the bottom in every category, including net worth. They have damn near a net worth of nothing right now. They got all kind of debt. They married to the government, and you got men out here praising women as queens. This got to stop. Your black woman, let me tell you something, men, and I'm talking to mostly men, because the women ain't going to get it. You know why black women ain't going to get it? Because they're married to the state. They can care less about you. They don't have no respect for you. Because you don't have any power in your home. They'll call that damn cop on you in a minute. Talking about defunding the police as much as black women call the police on black men. Wake up, black man. We're better than this. We are better than calling out white supremacy and white privilege every time things don't go your way or every time you want to throw a damn tantrum. It's serious business, man. We got children coming up. They can't hold on to nothing because all you have in the house is a bunch of damn women. And now men are being paraded out here to be feminine. And it's okay for a man to call himself a woman. We only 13% or 13.5% of the population. And black people don't have no problem with men sashaying around as women. We're on the bottom, people. I'm insensitive for teaching my boys to be a man, to stand for something, to have bravery, accountability, respect, and principle. I'm wrong. I'm insensitive for that in today's society. And that's white supremacy fault. That's white privilege fault. That we have this mindset that whatever you feel, that's what you are. The truth ain't the truth no more. Nope, it's my truth. It's my truth now. I speak my truth. Like the truth on that truth belongs to you. That's not the truth. The truth belongs to everybody. Everybody want Donald Trump to be honest. While everybody not being honest. Because I tell you like this right here. As long as you got men out here talking about they women, don't expect Donald Trump, don't expect him to be honest. Don't you expect that. If you can perpetrate a fraud and say you a girl when you a boy, where women can walk around as a man, but they really a woman, then what the hell you expect from Trump? Honestly. It's all selective outrage. We had our own businesses. But you know what? The only town any black person want to talk about is Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. How many black people have visited that area? Name, I wait, as a whole, how many black people have visited Tulsa, Oklahoma? They're just talking about things they heard about. But the fact of the matter, you had black towns in every state in those days. That was a prominent one. But you had the Harlem Renaissance. You had businesses in North Carolina, South Carolina that were black. You had Auburn Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. You had all these black areas that belonged to black people. You had the Negro Leagues, where you had your own teams, your own fans, your own owners, and your own managers. You had your own. But you still wanted to integrate. You have arrived when you integrate. And all you did was dilute yourself. That's all you did. Black men, you're on the bottom because your black woman does not honor you as a whole. I'm not saying all black women. I'm saying as a whole, your black woman do not honor you. The first chance she get to be with somebody white, she will be with him. She will be happy. All the other black girls will get online and congratulate her, and they will say, "Oh, y'all look like y'all so in love, and y'all gonna make pretty babies and all that." They're not gonna be worried about your black behind. Nope. And it's time for more black men to tell the truth. It's just time to do it. We will never be a great nation unless we have great women. You have a rude woman with a bad attitude and can't keep her damn mouth shut for nothing, she will never ever be a helpmeet. Never. If she thinks she's equal to you and can outwork you and outman you, she'll never be a helpmeet. That don't have anything to do with white supremacy or white privilege. Am I making y'all mad right now? Y'all get mad? The truth, it stings a little bit, don't it? But I tell you one thing, it will set you free. That Black Lives movement, that Black Lives Matter movement is not black men's fight. That's not our fight. That's a feminist, that's a lesbian feminist movement that have weak men in that group. They're weak. Men don't operate in that order at all. Those men look, they so feminine out there. They so emotionally driven. They have no type of code about themselves. I see no manhood out there. So what I'm saying to you, black people we gotta wake up, man. Men, throw all them raggedy women away. She getting drunk and smoking and snorting or doing whatever she doing, and every other month she got to put a new color weave in, and she loud and she ain't trying to cooperate. Don't even have sex with these women. Completely walk away from them. Oh, excuse me. I drunk beer. I got the hiccups. You know, that beer will come back on you. But besides the point, ooh, sorry about that. I'm not going to edit it either. I'm not editing anything. I'm coming real with everything. Throw those women away, man. They don't mean you no good. They'll ruin your life. And white supremacy and white privilege don't have anything to do with that. We have a chance in this time in history to really improve our lives as black people. We really do have a chance. We really do. Those guns that y'all using in y'all hoods, the way y'all use them, that's not what those guns were meant for. They weren't meant for that. They want you out there killing yourself because the liberal Democrats don't want you to have gun rights. And what they do, they take the guns from the law-abiding citizens, and they don't care how you got your guns. You're proving their point. Every time you go out here and kill kids and kill yourselves, they say, look, this is why we should ban guns. Just like they did to that couple in Missouri, that couple that was trying to defend their home, they went up in there and they took their guns from them. But they won't run up in the hood and take those guns from those blacks. And they know who had those guns. You think your government, as much as surveillance we have in this country, you don't think they know the homes and these areas where these kids and men are breeding? They're breeding. You don't think they know where the guns at? This is your American government. They know. They're not going to run up in there and touch those black people. Nope. It represents their agenda. Enough of y'all keep killing, they can take away the Second Amendment right. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take that amendment away. And you will be helpless. The law-abiding citizens going to be helpless first because the criminals are going to deal with y'all. The criminals going to deal with you. They're going to rob you and pillage because they know you don't have any guns. Just like they went up there and took that white couple in Missouri. They took their guns from them. And they didn't even shoot nobody. But they ain't run up in the black area and take those black people guns. They haven't been doing search warrants on those homes. Nope. Think about it, black people. Get out your emotions. It ain't white privilege or white supremacy that's messing over your lives. No. You're being governed by emotions and feelings and feminine energy because there's no male leadership. And until the black community get masculine energy, until we get that back in there and get male leadership and control of our women, we're going to continue to be on the bottom. I don't care about white privilege or white supremacy when black people are killing each other at the rate they are killing each other in. White people take care of their own. How about you start doing it? Why can't you start loving your community and looking out for your community and cleaning up your community and building your community instead of worrying about what white people doing? Because in today's time, we have the same opportunities. I don't want to hear nothing about we don't have the same opportunities. When I cut on the damn TV and I see Tyler Perry and I see Oprah Winfrey and I see Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman and Terrence J and all the love and hip hop and basketball wives and all these people making money. I don't want to hear nothing about no white supremacy and white privilege when I see all these black shows like Empire. And black quarterbacks making $300 and $400 million in 10 years. I don't want to hear it. We got the money. We just don't want to do nothing for each other because we're too busy going up against each other, trying to outdo each other, and we only own 1/2 of 1% of the wealth in this country. It's a midget and a dwarf. A dwarf and a midget going at each other, and everybody sit back and laugh at you. Now I'm done with the subject of white privilege and white supremacy. I don't want to hear it no more. And I'm about to get off this damn channel because I'm getting upset about thinking about it. Band it out.